Echoes from the Silent Knowing by Master Teera. This book is an explanation of the original mind and the direct realization of the truth that lies beyond all conventions. There is nothing you need to do. No practice is required in the conventional way it is commonly taught. There is something we've been searching for all our lives, something that does not need to be built or sought. This book is a gentle light, guiding us back to the natural knowing that we all already possess. It is a whisper from the depths of silence. All of its content does not seek belief, nor does it urge you to do anything. It merely invites you to observe and become aware of the truth that is always right before your eyes and heart. To perceive the reality that cannot be touched by hands, cannot be grasped by thought, just know and let nature fulfill its own function. Nothing belongs to us. Nothing is us. If upon finishing this book, there is no self remaining, no lingering identity, only a pure, empty, and luminous nature remaining, that is when you have touched your original mind. True Dhamma is the timeless truth, ever present but veiled to those blinded by ignorance. One can only access it through a sincere longing for truth. True Dhamma does not rely on any structured practice. There is nothing to build or seek, just know. Know when something appears to awareness, and let it end right there. Truth has no self, no knower, no listener. Everything is merely a chain of causes and conditions. The nature of mind simply knows by itself. There is no knower, no doer. The mind is pure knowing. It doesn't need to be trained to know. It doesn't need mindfulness to be added. Just recognize, right now there is knowing. That is enough. The original mind is like space, clear, pure, and always knowing. No matter what arises, sound, image, scent, thought, they are all just fleeting appearances known by the mind. The mind needs no language, no interpretation, no deliberate effort to know, no craving for awakening. Just know when something arises and let it dissolve. No possessor of mind. The mind knows by its own nature, just as it does in dreams, in sleep, in every moment. It always knows. The five aggregates are not self, they are not ours. The Buddha revealed that nowhere in these aggregates can we find anything called me. Even the mind is not ours. It is an empty, ownerless nature, merely knowing without a word to say that it knows. True Dhamma is the non-clinging to thoughts, emotions, sensations, or mental formation. They are all just dependent conditions, lacking substance, lacking ownership. The mind simply knows, and it ends there. Avidya, or ignorance, is delusion, not knowing that all things are empty without self. It is the mind grasping at appearances, thoughts, feelings, memories, fabrications. But the truth is, the mind needs to cling to nothing. What arises simply plays out its function, untouched by will or control. It knows in every moment, whether in pleasure, pain, or neutrality. Everything is just a condition arising in the mind and then passing away. The true mind is nibbana. It is a nature beyond all conventions, beyond merit and sin, beyond virtue and concentration, beyond all practices. One who is awakened no longer needs to do anything. The mind knows always without a knower, without stories, without speech. True Dhamma is doing nothing. Not constructing knowing, not fabricating further. Just realize, the mind always knows. That alone is enough. The effort to do something in order to awaken is, in itself, a form of ignorance. The Buddha taught Bāhiya, when seeing, just see. No clinging, no thinking, no elaboration. Everything ends in the knowing that has no knower. The mind knows by nature. Dhamma is not about becoming anything, but just knowing exactly as it is, without adding or altering it. Nibbana is not distant. It is not a goal. It is not something to be achieved. It is with us always. The mind knows without anyone knowing. There is no actor, no understanding needed, just a light, floating awareness, just the recognition that there is knowing and Nibbana is right here. Once this is understood, the mind realizes there is nothing left to do. Nothing needs to be changed. This understanding itself is liberation. Merit, sin, hell, heaven, all are merely conditions. All of nature arises from causes and conditions. Nothing is permanent. Nothing is lasting. What the mind knows is just another arising. The mind knows and it ends immediately. No judgment of right or wrong. All things are natural phenomena coming and going. One who sees the true Dhamma, sees the Buddha for Dhamma, is the natural state that is nothing, that no one becomes, that no one knows. Dhamma is emptiness pure, clean, and deathless. A mind that knows in this way has realized Buddhahood. The noble ones abide in sunyata emptiness, an emptiness without self, without me, without anything to cling to. When the mind abides in emptiness, it is free from fabrication. It knows without stories, without anyone, without anything, and is freed forever from the cycle of becoming. Once the Dhamma is truly understood, there is nothing left to do, and yet the mind still carries one final task, the great deliverance of beings, to guide others towards seeing the truth, to help them recognize the empty, spacious nature of the mind, to lead them beyond delusion and toward liberation. There is nothing more to do, nothing more to become, nothing to preserve, no need to be a monk, no need to be an arahant, no need to be anyone, no attainment is necessary. The original mind knows by itself clear, empty, and ever pure. This book is a whisper from emptiness, a knowledge without words, a truth that does not need to be grasped by reason. If, while reading, you feel tears arising, if you feel spacious, light, and at ease, then you have touched your original mind. Thank you so much for listening. If you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to support the channel.